Welcome to the live replay. Today is August 18th and we are going to be packing up some orders and continuing October in Janelle's bullet journal. Just let me get everything set up over here. Welcome here, you guys. I am just starting up. I haven't been live in ages. Yes, I'm back. Yes, we had family holidays for like a week and a half. My entire side of the family was out, and now actually, hopefully this week, as long as the Air Canada strike thing, as long as things work out amidst that, we will actually be having even more family that we'll be hosting for a week. But it was good. It was nice to, yeah, have family out. It always feels so crazy, you know, like we're just there pretty much all day, every day while they're here. Or like now that we live near my parents, we were able to host them quite a bit, which was fun too. But welcome here, you guys. I am literally just starting up. Aw, thanks, Dana. I've missed going live too. I am glad that I stepped back and just like let myself fully enjoy the family vacation, but the lives are definitely my favorite part of work, like logistics with content and working on products and dealing with manufacturers and stuff like that. It's all very rewarding, but the lives are the part that I look forward to and the part that I missed while I was away. But hey, Brittany, welcome here. Welcome, welcome. Ronnie, thank you. So today, on live today, we have not made any progress in Janelle's journal. I haven't touched it since the last time I worked on it with you guys, which was when we designed this little cat cover page for October. So we're going to keep working on that. I also, oh, that's hilarious, refreshing for about 30 minutes. I also do have quite a few journal orders from today to pack up. I know, so I was saying on my Instagram story, I just opened up a few of each color for now as kind of like a pre-order round for me to test out my different customizations and stuff like that. So we have a few of those to pack up as well. But I feel like I should just put you guys up on the stand. Hey, Robin, welcome here. Thank you for your order again, Robin. Yeah, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 journals that we can pack up today, but we're only going to pack up journals of people who are here. So Robin is here. Anyone else, if you're here and you're one who ordered a journal, we can totally pack it up right now, but I also want to do some work in Janelle's bullet journal, so we won't pack up people's who aren't here. Just we'll use that time to work on Janelle's instead. Gotta take this phone stand off. Okay, let me get you guys up on the stand. Paige, how are you? How was your live? That was one of your first ones, hey? Sorry, my toddler is being put to bed, so it might be a little noisy. Alrighty. So let me show you guys the journals first. Also, I didn't even realize this when I ordered the journals, but like Pom Pom Club, brace yourself because your numbers are about to go through the roof. Look how perfect these color matches are. I didn't even think of that when I ordered these colors of journals, but I use these for like my photo shoots because, well, I've only done one very informal photo shoot with these journals, but I use these little pom-poms as props because I just realized they match so perfectly. And then also this little bow charm is like a perfect match for the little bow down here. I am so excited about those, and I have so many new charms too. I don't even know where to start. Like orders, Janelle's journal, unloading all of my, like this is my stack of charms that we have to unload. Maybe, you know what, I should do this before I pack any journals. And I know that at least one person who ordered a journal is already here. So maybe let's unpack these charms first and then move on to some orders or Janelle's bullet journal. So yeah, if anyone here placed an order, once I'm done with this, with unpacking these so you can see all the new ones, let me know so that we can start packing your journal. Okay, so the first new charm, these tiny little bees. I don't know how well you can see the stripes and stuff, but I know I've had a few requests for bees in journals before, so I finally got some of those. And I should go kind of on theme because I got other bugs too. Ladybugs is another bug that I get asked about often, so I ordered some ladybug charms. Oops. Dumped those into like every compartment on that row. Okay, yeah, and then since these journals, actually, while we're on the theme of bugs, these are bigger. I don't know how these are gonna go over, but I just thought they were so cool looking, like just all these moths. Like that moth is like made out of tulips. I thought they were so cute. I couldn't not buy them, but they are a bit bigger than some of the other charms, so I'm not sure how people will feel about that, but I got them anyway because I like them. Yes, Brittany, the pre-made journals are in production officially. Yeah. Very exciting. Okay, those are some bugs. And then I got a bunch of refills, like of different letter types. So I got more pink, more white, more gold, and then one new style of letters, which are these little hearts with the letter in it. I'm not gonna unbox the letters right now because I need to, you know, divide those into all the different letter compartments, and I feel like that might be kind of tedious for you guys. Rachel, I haven't been on in like 2 weeks. I've been missing these too. It's so nice to have that done, Brittany. I'm just so excited to see them. So hopeful that they are finished at a good time and that they, you know, that there aren't any delays or anything. Okay, and then another one that I ordered is these little coffee cups, little like to-go cups. These ones are a little bit heavier than some of my other charms, but I wanted some kind of coffee charm, and I saw these and thought they were just very cute. So let's find a spot for those. And those ones come in gold and silver. So far I've been doing only gold charms, not for any particular reason. That's just what I seem to find that I like. Okay. And now since the journals have bows on them, I wanted to restock a variety of bows in case anyone wants to go the matchy-matchy route. So these ones are all pink, but they're all like different styles of bows. I love these cute like tiny ones. So there's pink bows. And then where's my other bow set? Oh yeah, that's the one that I kind of showed you guys already a little bit. So these ones might be some of my new favorite charms because they match the journals so perfectly. Okay, what else did I get here? Oh yeah, Paige, the camping trip, like everything that went wrong or that could go wrong did basically. We tried a camping trip. I got these little leaves with my entire family, which is not huge. Like it's just me, my 4 siblings, spouses, and only like my 2 kids, and then my brother has 1. So nothing crazy, but like literally everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Like we left like 3 hours late because they had to get a different hitch for the trailer. And then we got a flat tire on the way. And then when we got to the campsite, like most of us had planned to tent with just my parents in the camper. When we got to the campsite, they were like, actually, the bears right now are really active and not shy of people at all. Like you should definitely not stay in a tent. We were the only people in the whole camping part. Other than that, it was just like cottages and seasonal campsites. So they told us not to put anyone in a tent because it wasn't safe. So all 11 of us packed into the camper, which actually went fine, but it was just like, what are the odds? Like that everything is going wrong, but it was still lots of fun. I got these little cats, which honestly, I'm just opening all of these for the first time. These are a different material than most of them. And like, I don't know what happened to this cat. He looks kind of mutated, but the other cats look pretty good. I'm not a cat person, but I know that lots of you guys are. So I wanted to get some cat charms. Man, I'm not running out, but I'm just not sure how to organize them. I know the eyes, right, Paige? Okay, more letter refills. I got myself some bigger jump rings so that I don't struggle with them so much. And then I got refills of this charm set, the one that had like the shells with pearls, because most of those shells are gone already. So I got refills of that. I know, so much variety. And I ordered mushroom charms like ages ago, but I'm guessing they just didn't make it to me because I ordered them way before I ordered these charms. So I've got them in my cart now along with a bunch more pom-poms. So I'm going to place that order in the next day or two to get mushrooms for you guys and refills of the pom-poms. But those are all the new charms. Sorry, you guys. And I left the door open. I'm going to go close it. I noticed that I left my water bottle upstairs, so I left the door open thinking that when my husband comes down, I would like holler at him to bring me my water bottle, but I don't want to put you through the toddler bedtime screaming. Thanks, Annie. Okay, so charms are unboxed. Sorry, I feel so scattered because there's so many things that I want to be doing on live right now. Charms are unboxed. We can move on to Janelle's journal. Or if there's anyone here right now who placed an order today of the 12 journals that I made available, let me know and we can pack that up for you. Because I want to prioritize those who placed their orders and are actually here right now. I'm back. I know, I missed you guys too. This is like what I look forward to most about my little side hustle, is just coming on live. Okay. So if there's nobody here who wants to, or who placed an order, there are still some available. If anyone wants to place an order, we'll pack it up right away. Code LIVE50 still applies. And oh yeah, I should explain how this is working. So there's 4 colors. These are the 4 colors. We're choosing the names in my Instagram stories right now. So if you have any name ideas, you can put those in my Instagram stories. But basically I opened up 3 journals in each color as kind of a pre-order thing for me to be able to kind of practice, I guess. I've never done the heat transfer vinyl printing, which is what I'm going to be doing on these covers. So you can choose, I'm not really sure how I'm going to make it work yet, like your name and a doodle, or like your name in stacked calligraphy. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking something over here. So these 12 journals that I just opened up, you're going to get all the regular customizations for free. I'm guessing I'm going to have to start charging for them just because of how much extra time it takes me compared to just mailing off, you know, a journal without having to customize it. But these 12 journal orders are going to get all the extra customizations for free, meaning custom charms of your choice, a custom gold foil cover, and a custom name page if that's the freebie that you choose. So that's what's up right now. So far, 6 of the 12 journals have been ordered. The other 6 are still available. If you're at all interested, you can use the code LIVE50 and we will pack it up right away on live for you. Yes, you can see the bottom 2 colors. So this one is like a very cozy looking brown. I feel like I think of mocha, like as the name of this color, but I'm hoping, I mean, that's been the idea that some of you guys have put out, but I also really like some of the other ideas. I think I've seen like espresso, I forget what the other ones were, but mocha is what I first think of when I see that color. And then this one is just a super light, like sky blue. I know in my story, it must be hard to tell if it's blue or purple because some people have been suggesting like purple names, but I'm pretty sure it's blue. To me, it's blue. And then there's this soft pink, a little bit more in the coral side, but still very pink. And then this green, which I think this is the one that I'm going to use. Aw, thanks you guys. In person, I feel like this is pretty true to color, but let me see here, because on my iPad, okay, yeah, I feel like this is true to life, this color, when I look at it on my iPad. Somebody suggested the name like honeydew or matcha, or like, I feel like it's definitely in that realm. It's not quite as green as like a lime peel or something, but like matcha with a bit of milk in it, or like a honeydew melon, but a little bit more vibrant. That's what I would compare this green to. Yes, pistachio. That's another one that people suggested. But yeah, the green, I love them all, but I'm pretty sure the green is what I'm going to use for my first journal, testing out these journals, because I'm sure I'll get to use a few of these. All right, so where were we? Oh yes, Robin, since we're here, why don't we just, since you're here, why don't I pack up your journal so that you don't need to stick around for Janelle's whole journal if you don't want to? Oh, Robin did order a green one. Very nice. Let me grab one of those for you. Oh, you know what, Maddie? The green... Okay, sorry. The green is sold out because I only opened 3 of each color. So all 3 greens are sold, 2 pinks are sold, and 1 blue. So if you want pink, there's 1 left. Blue, there's 2 left. Brown, there's 3 left. And of course, lots more will be opening. This is just kind of for that trial period. Yes, Dawn. So on Etsy, it only says pre-order because I'm not officially launching the collection yet. I'm just selling a few in advance to use as like essentially the props in my launch campaign with your customizations on them. That's what I'm doing here. All right, so Robin, are you available to pack up your order now? I'm gonna open it up just in case you're ready. And grab you a journal, Robin. Okay. Name Robin Charm Powder Puff. All right, so. Oh, thank you guys for the orders. So 2 browns were just sold. So there's 1 brown left, 1 pink, 2 blues. I believe that's where we're at. So the heat transfer vinyl, I'm not going to be able to do on camera yet. I have never done anything like that. So I'm still learning all that stuff. So that's not going to happen on camera. That will happen for you though, don't worry. And on camera, we're going to do the charms. And then if you want a name page or whatever freebie you choose, that's what we're going to do. So Robin, you said a powder puff. Do you mean a pom-pom? And if so, what color can I do for you? I've got this green one that just like perfectly matches. I've got lots of other colors if you don't want the green ones. Natalie, they're the same cover type as my last ones. That sort of like linen, a little bit heathered, like there's some white thread woven in there. Thanks, Lisa. No worries, Robin. I like powder puff, actually. We're gonna start the powder puff club next. Green? Okay, perfect. And then do you want anything else with that or just 1 charm? You can totally do just 1. When I first started, it was always just 1. But then we got crazy and started doing 2, and now every journal is always 2. Babe? Babe? I'm really hoping he'll get me my water bottle, but I might need to go knock on his door. I just heard him coming down, but he was on a mission. Oh no, I don't mind opening the coffee cups. Okay, so Stephanie, great question, because that's what I'm still trying to decide. I ordered different colors for the pre-made journals, but now that the more I see these colors all together, like I feel like they just look so nice all together, but they're each kind of, you know, they look nice all together while still being very different colors. You know, like the people who like the pink one aren't the same people who are going to want the brown one or the green one. You know what I mean? Like they work very well together without being like just the same vibe, all of them, you know? So now that I see them, well, I mean, I saw them before I ordered the pre-made journals, but now that I've been surrounded by them, I'm kind of leaning towards ordering these same 4 colors, but maybe 1 more. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Oh, yay, Melissa. Thank you, Dawn. Vacation was good. It felt like a vacation, but it also felt very busy. You know how that is? When it's like, you're not doing work, but you're just like going the whole time. Okay, so Robin, the coffee cups, they're a bit of a bigger charm. So I'll hold it up next to the pom-pom. Does that look good to you? I just know they're a little bit bigger than my standard ones, so I don't want to catch anyone off guard with these hefty charms. Did I already get a ring? Oh, I did. There it is. Okay, perfect, Robin. Then let's do that. Do a coffee cup with a pom-pom. Yeah, the coffee cups are fun. The yellow one broke. Oh no. Never had that happen. All right, I'm a bit rusty on these charms here. Yes, Dawn, I can totally throw in a charm for you. A pom-pom. No problem. All right, there we go. And Robin, were you wanting a name page for your freebie? There, cute. I am not a coffee drinker, but I love that charm. Looks like, yeah, matcha and a to-go cup. What can I do for you next, my Robin? Hey, Jack. Name page? Matcha latte. Yes, I can. I'm gonna write your name on here just because I started. All right, so thank you, Mike Jones. So I put the design in the corner this time because I'm gonna offer custom gold foil designs. So it's optional, you know, like you can get the journal just like this with just the bow. That's why I didn't leave it totally empty, but then I left this part empty in case you want like your name or something like that on there. Okay, so Robin wants a matcha latte-ish theme. Let me think here. I'm picturing stacked calligraphy. Is it your name going in here, Robin? Stacked calligraphy, Robin, with like a little latte top down sort of view in the kind of between some letters here. Yes, your name. Okay. No, I don't have any journals without the bow. They all have this bow now. I know, Lynn, it was a little bit messy, but you know what? My fingernails just have like permanent like cuts in them from doing these charms all the time. I'm sure that I'm doing something wrong. All right, let's do this. So we're gonna do Robin in stacked calligraphy with a little matcha latte beside it. Oh my goodness, I haven't done this in ages. It feels like it's been a week and a half. But I haven't used a brush pen that entire week and a half, which is very abnormal for me. Ooh, which Tombow did you choose for your first one, Jack? I'm curious because I still remember my first Tombow. Bella, yes. So these journals, the pages are all just blank dot grid for you to use. And then the next collection that's hopefully going to launch in October, possibly November, has all hand-drawn planner pages by me. So these are the blank ones, but before the new year, you will have the option to get fully designed ones. No, Robin, this isn't a Tombow. I love this color. It's one of the Lyra Aqua Brush Duos. 228, that is one of my favorites. Good choice. Just gonna doodle some like latte art in there. I never use my colorless blender, but I feel like this would be the time to kind of like blend that latte art a little bit, you know? Not blending at all. Let's pick up some green ink on here so it doesn't look quite so harsh. There we go. Oh, cool, purple yarn. I've never thought to look for like used stationery items, but that's brilliant. Oh, Paige, I don't know, but girl, if you want a custom journal kit with my OBUJO markers, I know I offered those to you and I stand by that. You can message me and I'll make you like a personal listing and you can pick your journal kit elements. I'm still putting all the things together. I've just been so focused on my pre-made journals that I completely dropped the journal kits and put them on the back burner just to get all the pre-made journal stuff done in time for an early production date. But now that that is, I mean, there's still details to be decided, but the design is submitted, it's in production, so I definitely have more time to focus on some of these other things now. I'm trying to decide if I should use black to outline the mug, like this is going to be matcha in a mug, or if I should use a color for the mug, or just do like light gray for the mug. Let me see here. What do you guys think? What should I do? So I'm gonna like outline it like a mug with a handle. What do you guys think I should do for that? I could either just outline it in light gray like it's a white mug, you know, the same gray I used for this drop shadow, or I could bring in a color for the mug, or I could just outline it in black. But I just feel like black is such a slippery slope. I know I've said it before and I will say it again, but I feel like once you start outlining with black, Robin said beige and this is her journal, so I'm gonna do beige. Or tan, I forget what she said. Yeah, beige mug. I feel like it's such a slippery slope. Like once you start outlining things on a page with black, you just end up outlining the entire page with black, and I don't really like that most times. All right, I will add some white gel pen though to that mug. Okay, and then I was thinking of maybe just doing like some little like sparkles. I'll do those in the color of the mug. And same with a few like confetti squiggles. Yes, Poke Fan, these are my new journals. They are finally here. All right. Let's just add a touch of white gel pen and then move on either to the next order if someone is here and ready to have theirs packed, or do some work in Janelle's bullet journal. Yes, Anderson, it is a journal reveal day. These are the colors that we have. They've all got this cute little bow design in the bottom corner, and then you can choose a cover design on top of the other customizations that I was already offering. And Robin, oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. What kind of, were you wanting a cover design as well? And if so, just your name. Like I said, I really don't know what the cover designs are going to be like yet. I've never done this kind of thing. And I'm partnering with a company called Caesar, I think is how you pronounce it, because it's Italian. But it's like a Cricut, but I've never used one before. And I need to do some training with them before I can actually start doing this. So I do not have all the answers to the cover page questions yet. So that's why I've been kind of vague about, or not the cover page, but like the cover itself. That's why I've been kind of vague about that part, because I'm just kind of like figuring it out as I go. That's why I only opened a few journals now for pre-orders, so that I can use these to figure it out and hopefully still come up with something you love. But do you know what you would like on there, Robin? Just your name and a doodle if I do that. Name and whatever you think would be cute. Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that on your little card here. Sorry, that's gonna mess up your thank you card, but I wanna make sure. Okay, name plus something cute. That chicken scratch. Aye. All right, thank you so much for your order, Robin. I am going to move on. I know T said she was here. Tupper girl, the last blue and pink. Wow, how are we down to the last ones already? Where did I put my order boxes? Oh, under here. Okay. All right. So who is next? No, thank you, Robin. You have been supporting the crap out of my business lately, and I really, really appreciate it. Robin has been ordering journals for me for herself and as gifts for other people. And I just I'm just so grateful for every order, because this is how I get to stay home with my kids and also enjoy being an artist. Okay, so Tupper girl, nice, giving one as a gift. Okay, sorry. And who else was here and ready to order theirs? Kristen said, okay. If there's anyone who's like in a hurry to get out of here, I totally understand that. You don't need to stay for my live the whole time. So just be honest. Just say like, I'd like to get mine done now, because then we'll pack it now. So Kristen, we'll default to Kristen unless someone else is in a hurry. All right. Where is Kristen's order? Let me refresh my iPad here. Ready but not in a hurry. Okay, well, we're going to default to Kristen unless someone else claims that first spot here. Okay, so Kristen ordered the brown color. I really need to name these because I hate just calling it brown. Yes, Cass, these are all new. I got my order of new colors in. So we've got 4 colors and they're only available for pre-order right now. Not really like the official launch yet. Yeah, it is very mocha. Okay, so Kristen, let me click on your order here. Kristen and nature themed. All right, and is that for both or for all 3, like cover page, charms, cover itself? I need to call it name page because otherwise it's so confusing with cover, name page, and charms. Oh, no worries, Kristen, you're so funny. Emma, yes, the color name suggestions are so good. We're going to be doing polls for them because there are so many of them. Like, oh yes, I should totally name this pistachio. And then I see, ooh, honeydew. That's a great idea too, you know? You're in love with weather, storms and clouds. Okay. I can't picture a weather charm. Is there anything you have in mind that and I mean like a charm that you've seen in here that seems like a good fit to you? Weather. None of these really scream weather to me. I've got a little umbrella. I don't think I have any clouds though. I have umbrellas and then I have some like, you know, galaxy type stuff like stars, moons, that kind of stuff. Gray and white pom-poms are like, that actually would be so cute to do like a white pom-pom and a gray pom-pom as like 2 clouds. Love the white K and maybe the new leaf. Very cute. I like the new leaves. And a white K. All right. Very cute combo. I feel like that's gonna look so nice with kind of this muted brown. Very delicate. Okay, so you're my first leaf user, Kristen. I haven't tried these out. I literally just opened them here on live. So I want your feedback. And Kristen, be honest with me if you want to change this after you see this, because I'm just realizing the leaves hang the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to try to pinch this close, but it's going to be very tough with how the leaf hangs. Okay. I'm going to try to pinch that close. Aw, fun, Kristen. I love Lord of the Rings. I mean, I shouldn't say love. I've only seen it like once or twice. I feel like to love it, you're like one of those people who watches it every year, does a marathon. But okay, so here's what I mean. The leaf hangs like, you know, the circle makes it face that way where the other charm tries to go here. So it doesn't go flat with the other charm. You know what I mean? So, Kristen, I would say options. We can either separate them, put them on 2 different bookmarks, and that will kind of solve the problem, I think. This one might still rest a little bit funny, or you can just pick something completely new. Or you can go with this. Oh, Robin, here, let me... If I just send you a ladybug charm, would you feel confident putting it on? If I send it... attached to, would you want to open up the loop that's already on there? Separate them? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking by separating them, Kirsty, was just to kind of get it on its own loop. But that's true. I guess I could add a second jump loop to this cluster. Okay. You can put it on, Robin. Do you want me to put it on a jump loop or just put it just like this? I'm just going to tape it onto your thank you card. Just let me know, Robin, if you want it just like this or on a loop. All right, let's try Kirsty's idea here. Get the leaf on its own loop and then put that loop onto the one with the K. Oh, hey, Caitlin. Long time no see. How are you? You have jump loops? Okay, perfect. Man, this one is just awkward for me to pinch because of the direction that it goes in. I'm gonna embarrass myself trying to close this one on camera. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, give me a moment. Hey, Cadence. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining today. It's been a minute since I've been on live here. Okay, so I hate these leaves. Just kidding. They're very cute, but they are tricky to close on a loop. Okay, I did that. Let me tape this. Aw, shoot, Caitlin. Sorry to hear that. Family time was good. It felt very busy. But it was very nice. Great to see everyone. I love my family. I've got such awesome like siblings and parents and like my sister-in-law. I only have one sister-in-law so far, but she's great. And Robin, I'm just gonna go ahead and tape this onto your thank you card. Sorry, your thank you card is no longer cute. It's just practical. I'm gonna tape that on there so you can put that on Leah's journal. All right, now let's get this along with the leaf and the K. Aw, that's awesome, Anderson. Did you do the whole year? Hey, Vanessa, it's been good. Family time was great. I feel like the timing of it was just a bit stressful with, you know, trying to submit my pre-made journal for orders and receiving this order and trying to like prepare for a launch and everything, but it was really fun to hang out with family. The pink journals are for sale August to May. Wow. That's awesome. I feel like, I mean, I'm used to making custom journals, so I feel like I go at a pretty good pace, but I think for people who are just starting, it's very common to spend like months working on your first custom journal. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, right. Sorry, Anderson. I forgot your name is Sarah, right? I've been calling you Anderson again. That's fine. Okay. That totally fixed it. Now it lies just right. It was definitely a beast to get onto here, but it worked and it's so cute. All right. Now, Kristen, you said Kristen for the name page and something nature-ish or weather-ish. What would you like? I could do something that matches with these leaves. I feel like that's a very cute and easy design. Trees? Okay. Sounds good. What kind of trees are we gonna do? Actually, I'm just gonna pop out for 1 second and ask my husband to run upstairs and grab my water bottle because I've been doing a lot of talking. Be right back. All right, he's on it. So trees. So let's pull in a green. I'm thinking probably 228 just to go with kind of the muted nature tones that we're using for this journal. And then my color swatch papers are way over there now. Green, and then a brown, which let's see here. Ooh, that's very dark. Your favorite, oh, perfect. Let's see here, which brown do I want to pair with it? Thank you guys. Oh yes, Caitlin, I did unbox the new charms, but thank you. Could you close the door too? Thank you, my love. Okay, Gail, yes, I did use the same manufacturer. Love working with them. Cadence, the pink journal. Let me check here. Oh, I am so sorry. The pink journal is sold out just for now. This is just a pre-order round where I'm taking only 12 orders to use as like my models for the official launch. So the pink is sold out for now, but in like, I'm hoping less than a week, I'm gonna have all of them open. So you'll all be able to order at that point. I wanna find a brown that matches this journal as nicely as possible. Ooh, that looks good with that journal. It's a little bit darker, but I feel like it's in the same. I love the texture of the covers. Yeah, that is like the #1 thing that drew me to this manufacturer is like their cover fabric was different than I could find with anyone else. I knew that I didn't really want vegan leather, and I knew I didn't want the same like color options basically as like Archer and Olive, Notebook Therapy, like all these other brands that use fabric covers. So I love that they had like these more linen, like textured covers. Jessie, long time no see. How are you? Okay, so we're doing Kristen here with trees. I'm trying to decide if we do Kristen with just a couple of trees over here, or if we do trees all along the bottom, or this would be the bottom. Kristen, like that. Yes, Jessie. New journals are here. 4 new colors. We're just doing a few custom orders today. Horrible, but busy. Oh, what's on the news? I haven't been seeing the news. I don't see anything these days. Is it Air Canada? Because I know that's affecting our family's holidays is the Air Canada strikes. Okay. Ooh, that's a great idea. Let's vote. Do we have a moderator who would be available to start a poll? If so, it'll just be a 2-option poll for 1 minute. If anyone would like to get that underway. Kristen, I love this charm combination with this journal. It's just so delicate. It fits like the softness of this color so well. Okay, so 2 options here for how we lay out Kristen's name page. Option 1, we're gonna do stacked calligraphy. Kristen with some trees. That's what she wants for her doodle. Option 2, we're gonna do trees, flip it sideways, do trees all along the bottom, and then write Kristen in big, juicy calligraphy across this way. So option 1, stacked with a couple little trees in the corner. Option 2, trees all along this way, Kristen written across. No, Vanessa, we are still working on Janelle's journal. I have not touched it since my holidays started. So we have got a lot of work to do yet in there. This is what the stacked would look like, but with like trees instead of a matcha latte. That was Robin's journal that we just finished for those of you who weren't here, and she chose a pom-pom charm and this little to-go cup. Jessie votes for option 2. Sounds good. Always juicy. They would both be pretty juicy, either stacked or side. Oh, thanks you guys. I need to remember to be doing like quality checks before I pack these journals up, especially since it's a new order. My other ones were so like consistently good that I got a little bit slack with my quality checks, but I think this one's good. Oh, the new charms, Caitlin? Yes, while the poll finishes up, why don't I show you the new charms? First of all, I got refills of like pretty much all of the colors or the letters, and then one new letter type, which is these little hearts with letter inside the hearts. New charms, aside from letters, we have a few different bow options. So these ones match the bow on the journals so perfectly. I love those ones. And then I also got like assorted pink bows like this. Some are big, some are small. I got refills of all of the shells. I haven't unpacked those yet, but like the shells with pearls, the starfish, all of that. I got ladybugs, bees, these like moths, which they're a lot bigger than some of the other charms, but they were just so like fun. Cats. There's I think 6 different cat options that kind of hang from your journal. And then I also got these coffee cups that you saw on Robin's journal. And I think that's it for new. I do have another set of pom-poms and some mushrooms on the way. Oh, fun, Michelle. Okay, option 2-1. Yes, I got way distracted by that. Okay, option 2-1, which means I think I want to bring in a second green to work with here so that I can have 2 different types of trees. And I'm going to use this mild liner that I got from Journal Say. Okay. Oh, Kristen, there's lots of them. I'm sure they'll still be there. For sure. Okay. Let me see here. So we're gonna do trees along the bottom. I'm trying to think of different varieties of trees I can do. I have like, well, I guess I only really need 2 options because I only have 2 colors. Let me get a light brown as well. Oh yes, the leaf charm is new. How did I miss showing you that one? Oh yeah, right. I tucked it up in an obscure corner. There's a bunch of these same leaf charms, yes. All right, I'm just gonna do some tree trunks. Oh, and Caitlin, you should see how perfectly, like I did not realize this when I ordered the journals, but like each of the pom-poms each of the journals, sorry, has like a perfect match pom-pom, which again, I can't believe I didn't even realize that when I chose these 4 journal colors, but I am now like 100% pom-pom club, full steam ahead. It's just a perfect match. That's why I have another order of pom-poms on the way, because unfortunately I can only get pom-poms in bulk if they're like assorted colors. At least that's all I've been able to find with these exact colors. And so I need to place a whole order of pom-poms just to get the colors that I like, which is too bad. But I use the other ones for crafts and stuff with my kids. All right, and then let's do Caitlin. I'm thinking maybe, oh, Caitlin. Sorry, I was talking to a different Caitlin. Kristen. I want to make sure that I spell Kristen's name right. Kristen, there you are. Yes, that's what I thought. Actually, I might rotate through the dark brown and the dark green for lettering. I'm gonna add white gel pen to these trees. Don't you worry. Kristen, you're funny. No, Kristen. I see exactly why you said, oh no. How did I not notice that? Okay, okay. Problem solving mode, problem solving mode. All right, Kristen. So Kristen, I'm gonna present you a few options here. I can turn this page over, redo the name page right here. I feel like it's not worth covering a name page. Like that's just, it's gonna look too obvious. I can turn this page over and do the same thing right here, or I can get you a different journal. What would you like? I am so sorry. Sad. I know. I'm crying. Yeah, we can cut this page out. We can glue it down, whatever. Are you sure, Kristen? Because I will not be mad if you say, give me a new journal. I won't. Oh, you guys. Things were going too smoothly for my first day back. Of course. All right. Sorry about that, Kristen. I really am. Okay. Let's start from scratch then. All right, well, at least let me throw in an extra couple freebies for you or something, because do you have a white gel pen already? Kristen with an E is interested. Oh man, if she would have chosen to get a new journal, I would have sent this right over. That's not a bad idea, Dawn. Kristen, do you have a white gel pen? Or would you like a marker pouch or some stickers or something? Yeah, honest mistake, but like I can spell. And I literally just read her name too. And I was like, yes, lock it in. Kristen with an I. Because in my brain, I was trying so hard not to spell Kristen with a Y. Because that's the Kristen that I have in my life. And then I went ahead and spelt it with the wrong letter anyway. Yeah, it's true. The K names are confusing. Like, I've got a few Alexes who are consistently here, a few Melissas who are consistently here, but like at least their names are spelled the same. The K names, it's like Kate, Caitlin spelled differently, Kate spelled differently, and then yeah, Kristen, Kirsty, another Kristen spelled differently. So funny. All right, let's do this. K for real. This one's gonna look even better. R. I. S. Okay. T. I. N. T. I. Yes. N. Okay. Thanks, you guys. All right. Now, Kristen, I haven't heard from you yet. What kind of freebie would you like? As in, I'm sorry I ruined your journal freebie. Got marker pouches, white gel pens, washi tape, or washi stickers. Washi stickers? Okay, let me show you what I've got. Oh, that's why that white gel pen felt different. That was back to my jelly roll. Oh, I did completely wreck it, Candy Pie. I wrote her name wrong. So that was take 2 on her name. Okay, let me show you what I've got for washi stickers. These are marker pouches, which are a freebie option for anyone. They got 10 markers each. And washi stickers, these are the colors that I have right now. Although I'm guessing you would probably like green or brown, hey? This is my brown one. I don't have any open green ones, but if I did some digging, I could probably find some in my boxes here. I can show you the colors, Kristen. They're all a little bit different because I just like, these are sample markers because I'm trying to create my own line of markers. So I've been testing some out. So each pouch has like a slightly different color variety and they're just dual tip. They've got like a pen type end, like a fine liner end on one side and then a brush on the other. And there's 10 in each pouch. And then you get the pouch too. And these are the washi stickers. Marker pouch? Okay, perfect. Let's do those for you. And then I want to finish off your name page with some white gel pen. tree looks like a lollipop. Yeah, isn't it a cute combo, Stephanie? I feel like it just complements the journal color so well. The background music. Another Kristen? Nice. These name pages just bring people out of the woodwork. All right. Thank you, Kristen. I'm not totally sure what to do with this page. I feel like I could glue it down, but that would kind of behave funny when it opens and closes. Could cut it out, but then you'll have a little nub. I feel like it's just not really worth saving for a Dutch door because look how much space you'd have. You know, like it would just stick up. You know what I mean? Hey, Stevie. Yes, I am back and I did have a good vacation. It was busy, but it was good. You know, like I would be able to cut just such a little bit. But if you guys think I should, I will. I spelled her name wrong, Amy. Leave it? Best to leave it? See, if it were my journal, I would leave it. But I also don't care at all if I make mistakes in my journal. So I leave a lot of garbage looking pages in my journal. Okay, but if Kristen said leave it, I'm going to leave it unless Kristen changes her mind, which is allowed. Okay, so Kristen, what would you like for the cover design once I'm able to do that for you? Do you want to stick with like Kristen and something nature or weather related? You like to keep it. I'm sticking with Kristen. Something similar. Okay, love that. Let me just write that in. Where did that fine liner go that I was using to write that kind of stuff? No, Kristen, I think maybe I'll do Kristen with a leaf charm. Sound good? Just kidding. I will like triple check that the spelling is right. Match leaf charm. Okay. There you go, Kristen. Thank you so much for your order and for your grace as I messed that up for you. I'm gonna stick these in here now. That's gonna stretch that elastic. I just don't want it to get separated from your order because I've got a lot going on at the moment. Okay, who was next? I think a couple more people here have placed their orders and are ready. Stephanie, I feel silly talking about this so vaguely, but I did get like a cutting machine and a heat transfer vinyl machine so that I can do a custom cover design over here. That's why I picked just a corner design for this one. So you can order the journal plain or you can choose a custom cover design. And all of these pre-orders are getting a free custom cover design. So that's what we're talking about. We're gonna write Kristen and then I'm gonna do some sort of cover design that matches her charm choice. That's what we're doing. T, what's your name on Etsy? Are you Tammy? Ooh, that's my guess. Tammy, locking it in. Tammy, okay, perfect. Let me open up your order here, Tammy. coffee and a letter T with a title page, please. Okay, perfect. And Tammy ordered the brown colored journal, which we're gonna call Mocha for tonight, but the names are not permanent yet. I'm still taking name suggestions on Instagram. All right, so Tammy, I have a few different tea options for you. Let me show you. You can choose gold, pink. Oh, yes, sorry, let me read that whole comment. Can we do a pom with the coffee? Yes, absolutely. Do you know what color of pom-pom you would like? I do have this kind of like, it's not a perfect match to the darkness of the brown, but it's definitely a good match of like the tone, you know? So I do have this pom-pom, or of course, if you want like a color that you like that doesn't necessarily match the journal, of course, you can choose that. Pinto bean. Tamara. Which palm would you like? Okay. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, coffee foam. And then for the coffee charms, yes, welcome to the Pom-Pom Club. I feel like Pom-Pom Club is going to start growing much more rapidly now that my pom-poms perfectly match the journals. The coffee cups do come in silver or gold. Do you have a preference? Let me get my tools ready, my little loops and ribbon crimps. Gold coffee, perfect. We can totally do that for you, Tamara. Oh, Delaney, you did not miss it. I have put in 0 work in the custom bullet journal since my holiday started a week and a half ago. I was planning to do some tonight, but we'll see if we get to it. Yes, so the next custom slot, probably in the next week or 2. But today is my first day, like, kind of being back in the swing of things after holidays. So that is one thing that I haven't, oh, where did I drop that? Haven't really given much thought to. Okay. Oh, there it is. I should really be using the bigger jump loops that I got because they would be so much easier for pom-poms especially, and just everything else. Okay. SOS. I'm gonna get my bigger jump loops out. And give them a try. They're not lots bigger, but I think they're big enough that it will make a difference for just ease of use. They're definitely easier to get on. It's just a little bit tougher to make sure that it's fully closed so that the tiny little ribbon crimp doesn't fall out. Let me see here. How can I do that? Yeah, it just kind of wants to pop open. What's with that? Sorry, my pliers slipped. Is that gonna do it? I think that's good. I'm pretty sure I got that one secure. Alexandra, I need to try that. I have, but my second pair is not a good set of pliers, so it just like slipped So I need to just get a new pair of these same type of pliers instead of like the other one that I have just came in a set with this one, and it's a very round set of pliers, so it just kept sliding right out of the jump loop as I tried to close it. Okay, yeah, this one is, let's see here. Okay, I think that's good, right? All right. Okay, I should definitely try the 2 pairs of pliers thing again, because I got just like a set of beginner jewelry making supplies when I decided to try adding charms to journals earlier this year. And so there was one of these, one that were like wire cutter type pliers, and then the third one was another pair of pliers but with very rounded ends. And so I tried doing that whenever people suggested to use 2 pairs of pliers, but it just wouldn't keep the loop secure. But I should try that again. These ones are so good for like pinching close the ribbon crimp, but it is a bit tough with the loops sometimes. All right. And then Tamara, you wanted a name page. Do you want that to be a coffee theme as well to match your charms? I've got this light, like latte sort of color. Or we've got this color that we just used. If you want to go the coffee route, no pressure, of course. What are you thinking, Tamara, for your kind of theme of the page? Coffee, or maybe a plant or a book? Okay. Coffee, plant, book. I think I might just pair some coffee and like some leaves. I think that would work. How about we do this light brown, a little bit of a darker brown, and then bring in a green for some leaves. That's what I'm thinking. All right, Tamara, could you do the spelling one more time so that I make sure I get it right? I'm pretty sure I have it in my head. Tamara. But I always like to confirm. And on your order it says Tammy, so I can't even just look over to the side and see it. Tamara. Okay, good. Tamara. Yes, let's just do it. I love this brown. I haven't had it for so long. It died like years ago and I just finally reordered it from Journal Say right before my vacation, so I haven't used it. Tamara. Let's do a little coffee cup, little to-go cup to kind of match this one. We'll put a green sleeve on it. The brown lid. That brown is 992. Yes, 992. We'll do that. I'll add some coffee beans around it. and some little leaves as well. And I forgot to darken up the letters here, so let me do that, because I like adding that little touch. All right, then let's add a little bit of a drop shadow and then some white gel pen to finish it off. Goes so much quicker when I actually engage my brain for the spelling. All right, white gel pen here. Sorry, just bumped the stand a little bit. The drop shadow color is N89 by Tombow. I use it all the time. How did I learn to do hand lettering? You know, I never really know, like practice, but like I just kind of, I would copy a lot of like Pinterest lettering, you know, just like find a verse or a quote that I liked on Pinterest and just try to copy it. I don't really remember like one specific, you know, resource or something that taught me how. I just kind of kept practicing. All right, Tamara, there we go. I love these colors together, so beautiful. And Tamara, what would you like if you want a cover design? Same name with something coffee or plant related, or would you like to go in a different direction? And I'm gonna write Tammy on your thank you card just because that's the name on your order, and I wanna make sure that this doesn't get mixed up any sort of way. Thank you guys. Glad you like it. Same theme, perfect. I'm just gonna write that down. Tamara, coffee/plants. All right, and who is next? Or should we take a break to work on Janelle's bullet journal? I would love to do some work on Janelle's journal, but we don't have to, you know? We've got plenty of orders to fill. If people are here, I want to fill them. We can work on Janelle's journal another time if there's, you know, people who want their orders packed tonight. Dawn, okay. Let's do Dawn's order. Let me find you on my paper here. Dawn. Oh, a coffee theme with the name Dawn. Okay, perfect. That's so funny. We've got back-to-back coffees. And you also wanted an extra, it was a yellow pom-pom that you had, right, Dawn? I'm just gonna take it out already so that I don't. Oh, sorry, Jen. Dawn, are you in a hurry? Or should I do, Dawn, if you're in a hurry, I'll do you first. And if you're not, I'll do Jen so that she can get some sleep. Thank you, Dawn. That's very kind. Okay, Jen Simmons. Let me find your order. Here we go. Pink. Ooh, we haven't got to pack up a pink one yet. Name page Jen. Okay, would you like any charms, Jen? Oh, well, Jen, it's your call. We've got your journal out now if you want it. Dawn is a sweetheart. Very kind. All right, Jen, so we're doing a name page for you, starfish and a J. I know, Jack. I feel like I attracted just like the world's best audience. They're just so peaceful and gracious and everything. Okay. So Jen wants a starfish and a J. Whoops, wrong drawer for starfish. I have this. Oh, yeah. I am so sorry for being painfully loud. Let me find my replacement charms. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to pull out all the starfish that I have here. Okay, I've got a lot of duplicates. So I'm going to put away the duplicates because that's not helpful. And put away the shells because we don't need those. That's another new one. Sorry, Jen, I hadn't unloaded my refills of the shells yet. Shells and starfish. I think that might be all for the variety of starfish. There's another duplicate up here, but I think that's the end. So if you have one that you know you like, 1, 2, 3, or 4, you can let me know. I can also pull out the different color options for your J, if that will impact which starfish you want. The round white, okay, perfect. Love that one. Number 4, lovely. Oh, there is the sand dollar, which I know isn't a starfish, but if that changes your mind, I'll put that out there just in case. I think so, Rebecca. I'm still trying to figure that out. And I would love to just offer it for free, but I don't know if that makes sense. Just the more customizations, obviously, the more time it takes for me. And that was kind of the reason why I did do a bow, like I did do a design on the cover, is so that I could keep it, you know, have the option of just doing it as is. Oh, Stevie, totally. I have such dry eyes though that I feel like anything makes my eyes water. Okay, or not water, but just like be in pain because my eyes don't really water. They're just too dry for that kind of thing. Oh, Carol. Okay, so what's out today as far as orders go is just a sort of, it's not really a pre-order, but that's what I'm calling it because I don't really have a better name for it. But I only opened 3 journals of each color, basically as trial journals for myself to get, you know, the hang of my new customization tools, the heat transfer vinyl for the covers, all that kind of stuff. I just opened up 3 green, 3 pink, 3 blue, 3 brown. That's it. Soft launch. That's a good name. I did do the starfish. Is that the right one? Now I'm nervous. Yeah, these bigger loops, it just let the crimp go through. I don't want that to happen. But yeah, so these are basically my testers. These will also be my models. When I am shooting for the full collection, I'll be able to show these as like examples of the customization. I'm nervous about these bigger loops. They just don't seem to stay all the way closed as well as my little ones did, which isn't a problem for like the bigger, like the charms have more of a thicker base, but the ribbon crimp is just like paper thin, so it can just sneak out if there's like the tiniest gap. So I think I'm just gonna get a smaller loop, even though it's a pain. I was able to get the other ones closed, but I was trying on this one for a while. I think they might just be, I don't know, not quite as stiff as these smaller ones. All right, and then Jen, you wanted a name page. Do you have a key color, key theme in mind, anything like that? Oh, that's a good idea, Dawn. I had never thought of that, putting a slight bend on the ribbon crimp. I wonder if that would work, like to keep it on. Because I have had, well, Remy, who was here the other day, and maybe is that what happened to your yellow one? Because I've never had that happen before that I know of, except for Remy, who came a few times. Her ribbon crimp slipped out because, yeah, it's just like paper thin. So if this doesn't close all the way, or if it jostles enough in shipping, then the ribbon crimp can... Yes, Carol, they should. I am hoping that they'll be available like this week or next. Oh, the top part of the loop snapped. I'm sorry about that. Pink and green are your favorite colors. Theme, cats, or paw prints. Cool. All right, there is the J and starfish. Pink and green. Where is my favorite pink that I use for everything pink? There we go. And let me think here. I might just do pink for the color, and then some brown for like paw prints or something. Is that okay, Jen? I'm thinking maybe of doing Jen across the side with like paw prints coming across the page. Let's see. What do you guys think about that? Pink, Jen, and then little paw prints kind of walking across. Okay. Let's do that. Oh, thank you, Liz. I did have a good vacation. It was very busy. What's going on in my head right now is trying to choose what kind of J I want to do. Do I want to do a capital calligraphy J, a lowercase calligraphy J, or like a capital, more like printed J, and then make it more of like a printed calligraphy look? I'm kind of leaning towards that option. But let me think here. Just trying to think, because if I do a capital calligraphy J, those are so tall because they go fully above the midline and fully below, and then the rest of the letters are so small, you know? So I'm thinking I might do more of a printed style calligraphy. Oh, and Jen is on board. Okay, perfect. So let's just do J. I love this style because I can make it still like big and bouncy like calligraphy, but a little bit more like, I don't know, stretched out isn't the right word, but like straight up and down, you know? This is kind of how I did February in Summer's bullet journal that I loved so much on those weekly spreads. So I love an excuse to do it again. All right, let's get a drop shadow and some paw prints in here for you, Jen. All right, and I'm thinking of doing just the outline of paw prints and then having them kind of negative effect going over the letters, if you know what I mean. So let's just place a few feet. everywhere where those little paws would cross over the letters, I'm going to use white gel pen to draw them on. And just close these ones off. All right. There we go, Jen. We've got some little paw prints crossing your name. And then, what would you like for your gold foil cover? I'm gonna write your name on here so that I don't forget. What am I talking about? I'm just gonna write your name on here because that's what I always do. It's how these things work. Yay, thanks, Jen. So you could do like your name and a specific theme of design. Something vague because I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do this yet. Still figuring out a lot of things. Okay, either starfish or paw print. Love it. With your name. Yes, name too. Okay. J-E-N-N. Starfish / paw print. Thank you very much for your order, Jen. And Dawn is next in the queue. Dawn, how can I help you today? Let me remember. We were doing something coffee. And we're sending along this extra yellow pom-pom to replace her yellow pom-pom from her previous journal. Yes, good night, Jen. Go get some rest. Thank you so much for your order and for joining the live today. So Dawn, I'm guessing you want one of the coffee cups. I've got gold or silver. And then if you want anything else, any second charm, a letter, pom-pom, whatever, or something totally different. I feel like ever since we got pom-poms, we've almost forgotten about like the colored stones, the little gems, like those kinds of things, you know? Gold, perfect. An excellent choice. D in a white circle, lovely. Let me get that for you. I just need to bring this down to my level. Okay, and this is the first letter restock that I need to do tonight. I do have more whites, I just haven't unpacked them yet, but there we go. A white D. I did almost return the pom-poms, Helen. I know, I wasn't sure if it was like just me, if you guys were gonna think I was dumb for getting the pom-poms, or if it was like actually cool. And then those little kawaii animals that were just such a fail. I did return those, thankfully. Oh, I got these, I feel like you were there, Paige. I got these little like kawaii sort of animals. They looked so cute in the picture online. There's no way those were the same charms as the picture online. They looked like jelly resin online. And then when I got them, they were like bigger than this pom-pom and just like plastic, like so cheap looking. So we returned those charms. I've returned a few sets of charms in the past few months. But those were the worst, definitely. All right, coffee and the letter D and Dawn. Name page, I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you want a marker pouch or white gel pen or stickers or anything like that, those are all options. But if you're doing name page, let me know what you're thinking as far as theme, colors, that kind of, oh, marker pouch. Okay, yes, the discount code. Can you message me on Etsy and then I can just refund you appropriately. She said marker pouch. Sounds good, Dawn. So the marker pouches just have 10 random colors. I tried to make them like assorted, you know, so that none of them end up with like all one color. And they have a little... Oh yeah, Dawn, do you want me to apply the code or do you want a second marker pouch or something? I can combine two if you want. They've got a fine liner tip on one end or a brush tip on the other end. That's what these ones are. Yeah, do you want a refund or a second freebie? Kylie, thank you for joining. I've been live for almost 2 hours. We've just been packing orders so you haven't missed anything in Janelle's. Okay, and do you want me to combine them or do you want two separate pouches? Like I can just put all the markers into one or I can just keep them in the pouches. Sorry, I'm asking you way too many questions, Dawn. Nobody cares about these things. That's what's going through my mind right now. D, A, two separate? Okay. W, N. Sorry, I did that completely off camera. And then Dawn, do you know what you would like for the cover design once I get those going? Thank you, Kylie. Yeah, so the idea, since you're just getting here, Kylie, these are the new journals. They're here. We just did the soft launch today, so they're not officially launched yet. I'm just taking a few orders in each color for me to learn my new customization tools and also to have some customization options to use for like some photo shoots. But they all have the same little bow design, and I put it in the corner so that if you choose, you can get a custom cover design, like your name and a little doodle. It's a mocha kind of day. Let me write that down. So yeah, that's the idea, Kylie, is a little doodle in the corner, and then you can either leave it like that or get a second cover design to personalize it. It's a mocha kind of day. Oh, May, I have no idea how I would do that. That sounds cute. Thanks, Kylie. Yes, Dawn. And then do you want me to put like a little coffee doodle or something like that with it? The other catch about pre-ordering is that I don't know how long it will take me to get these out to you guys because I have not gone through my training with my new tools yet. Tools, like my cutting machine and my heat transfer vinyl machine. They want to do like in-person training or online training because I'm going to be like an ambassador for them. So that's why there's so many question marks with exactly how it's going to look, and also why I don't know when it will make it there. Dawn, sure, okay. Coffee doodle. But yeah, so there's a couple of catches to pre-ordering, I guess, but it's mostly so that I get journals to work with and you get free customizations. All right, is there anyone else here who is ready to have their orders packed? I don't think we have anyone else who mentioned, like, there's not an official person next in the queue. We did, okay, Kennedy. Let's see here, Kennedy, you know, I will not get to everyone's tonight, but I don't think everyone's here anyways. So we should be able to get to at least most people are here. Kennedy and then Nicole. Let's go in that order unless somebody like needs to rush out and one of those guys doesn't care. So Kennedy got the green one. Very cute. I love this green. Like, it's so precious. I didn't order these for the pre-made journals that are coming out. I ordered my old green. Let me show you guys. Which typically I'm very much like a muted, sort of cozy green kind of person, which is why I thought for sure I would want these for my next batch of pre-made journals. But now that I see these, I'm so tempted to actually change my mind. I don't know. Okay, let me show you the charms. So Kennedy, the letter charms are all the same. White, pink, black, or gold. I do have one new variety of letter charms, and it's these little hearts that have the letter like engraved into it. Other than that, there's still like stars, stones, little sort of diamond ones. Okay, this is where there's some new ones. So there's these leaves over here that Kristen used. There's assorted pink bows. There's these gold bows that match the cover design. I've still got the little turtles, a whole variety of seashells, the same butterflies from last time, 4 different colors, ladybugs, little bees, big moths, an assortment. No two are the same. These little cats kind of hanging from your bookmark. And then we've got the coffee cups. There's only 2 gold left already. Coffee cups and pom-poms. And I only have 1 light green pom-pom left. I really need my next order of poms to arrive because they just match so perfectly. Yes, Jen, just for the soft launch, I'm out of everything but blue. But when they officially launch, everything will be back in stock. All colors. Okay, where's Kennedy at? What are you thinking, Kennedy? Do you want to pair a letter with a different charm, or a pom-pom with a different charm, or 2 different charms? A butterfly and the white K. Okay. For the butterflies, oh, we're gonna need a white K from here too because K is all out of whites in my organizer. All right, so for butterflies, I have 4 colors. There's a light blue, a light pink, a darker pink. Oh, 5 colors. Counting. And white. And these are such a cool texture, these butterflies. They're kind of like glass almost. Purple sounds good. Oop. There's my ring. Hey, Patty. How are you? I'm sure I've seen you since you started using August in your journal, but how's August going in your journal? I feel like Patty's journal, like custom journal, was just so iconic because Patty was here every day, like, you know, so we all got to know Patty really well. Okay, so this butterfly is a little bulky. I'm gonna put it on its own jump ring. Kennedy, would you like them on separate bookmarks or on the same bookmark? I've got to do separate jump loops just because. Okay, Kennedy, I can add your discount retroactively, or you can choose an extra freebie like Dawn did. But you'll just, if you want the discount, just message me on Etsy because I won't remember just word of mouth right here and now. Separate? Okay, then let me get a second ribbon crimp as well. Yeah, Patty, that's what I do. I mean, obviously I have hundreds of journals stacked in my shelf, so I just will take one whenever I need a new journal for something. But I use these for like my boys' baby books, for my devotional book, for planning, for memory keeping, whatever. I just crack open a new bullet journal. And I love having different ones for different purposes because, I don't know, I like to kind of section off some of those things. Camille, so there's actually only one journal still available for the soft launch. It's blue. And if you use the code LIVE50, you will get 50% off. Or if you forget, then you can get an extra freebie like Kennedy and Dawn. A marker pouch and a name page? Perfect. And do you have a color or theme in mind for the name page? Sold out for blue? Okay, I did not realize that. I must have been looking down when that order came in. Because for a second there, the last time I checked, it was still there. These are the ones that are available, Patty. They've all got the same designs. So Kennedy, let's work on your name page. You know what, you guys, don't stress. This is just the soft launch. All 4 colors are going to be available hopefully in like the next week. It really depends on when I can meet up with Scissor and we can go through the process of getting me onboarded and everything as a representative for them. Or I keep saying Scissor. It is Caesar, but I feel like it should be Scissor in my head. Purple butterfly theme. I have like the perfect purple to match this butterfly. Let me prove it before I start. Okay, wait a sec. Now I'm wondering, I just said I had the perfect purple and now I'm like, ooh, actually I might even have a more perfect purple. Wait, is that the same one? No, this is a different one. Oh, I think the first one might be better. The second one is more pink. And by second, I mean the second one I colored, not the second one in a row. I'm gonna go with the first one. And I'm not 100% sure, Patty. I'm really hoping that it will be in the next week or 2. I would love to promise sooner, but for sure, like if there are people who knew they didn't want a cover design, I could get that for you right away. But with the cover design, the onboarding process is still ongoing with Caesar. Okay, so Kennedy, purple butterfly theme. Let me think here. I know the last time I did a purple butterfly theme, I wrote the name this way and then just had a butterfly over here that was flying across the name. So I'm thinking we need to do it different and put Kennedy's name in the middle of the page. Should I bring in another color other than just this one purple? What about, no, not just a lighter purple. Because that's a little bit too blue compared to this one. I don't, Candy Pie. No, I've never gone diagonal. Okay, crazy idea. I could turn the letters of her name into the butterfly, like I did with the turtle shell and the dino. Thoughts on that, Kennedy? Because it's a little bit more niche. It's not my calligraphy style. So if you're like, no, I'm here for the calligraphy, then let's do calligraphy. But it would just be like, so picture this, one butterfly leaf is over here, K, E, kind of the bigger K, smaller E to go there. I do the body of the butterfly here in black. N, N, like gets bigger as it goes out to make the second part of that wing there. Where am I at in spelling? E, D, and then a Y that kind of forms the final wing. Prefer the stacked calligraphy? Perfect. Let's do that. do I bring in another color? Should I bring in a green to match your journal, or will that just overtake the purple butterfly? I'm being way too indecisive on this theme. I just need to keep moving because I've got orders to pack. Green. Thank you. I feel like this green isn't like a perfect match with the journal color, but I think it's the most perfect one that I have. Because this one I'm going to say is probably... Actually, that one's pretty good. I thought it would be way too light, but it's actually quite good. What about... Oh, that was my head. Ow. Oh, actually, new green. Oh wait, first one? Meaning this one? That's the one I just used for the matcha theme that we did for Robin. Yes, perfect. I love that green. It's not a perfect match with the journal, but I feel like it still fits the vibe. Explain yourself, Elaine. Okay, Paige, I'm hoping to be on tomorrow. I just don't know exactly what time. That's hilarious, Elaine. Okay. Sorry, Kennedy. Hopefully last question for you because I've asked you a million. When you say purple butterfly, I'm picturing now green stacked calligraphy with a couple purple butterflies like kind of flying around. Does that sound good to you, or will that be too much green? That's so funny, Elaine. That's like my husband, whenever I try to leave myself a voice memo, or like when I use Siri to leave reminders, I'll always say like, remind me at 10 o'clock, take out sourdough. And while I say it, my husband will always be like, poop, poop, farts, poop, trying to get Siri to write the wrong reminder. I'm probably going to get flagged by TikTok for saying all that vulgar potty language. Okay, but Kennedy said, sounds good. So we've got Kennedy. Okay. Let me think here. K E N N E D Y. Yes, let's make them cross the name. Totally. Sorry, unfortunately, Melissa, this isn't a Tombow, so it only comes in sets from Lyra Aqua Brush Duo. I don't really know much about that company, to be honest. They reached out to me over Instagram, send me their markers. I love them. I posted about them, whatever. But other than that, I don't know what products they have. This was like years ago, so I don't know if they're even still around. I don't know what kind of products they have other than this marker set that they sent to me. But I love... They don't really have any muted markers in the set that I got, which is why I never like, you know, super praised the whole set because I am such a muted marker kind of gal. But I really loved some of the more vibrant colors and just the quality. Like it's just like writing with a Tombow. I've never seen a brush pen that has like the same quality. Hello, Freedom. Welcome. All right, let's do some purple butterflies. Oh, sorry. I'm not sure, Freedom. I would love to, but that would take me the same amount of time as doing a name page, only it wouldn't be making progress on anyone's orders who's waiting for their orders to be packed, or making any progress on Janelle's. So I would love to, but time-wise, I don't know if that would be wise for me, just because I do have a bit of a queue. Yeah, hopefully one day someone will ask for that exact thing. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm probably not the first person to have thought of it. Just probably would be, you know, with a different name or like the word butterfly or something. But I'm sure it's out there. Good thinking. Thanks, Freedom. I appreciate your addiction. Oh, thank you for the gift. All right, so we've got the 2 butterflies drawn. Next, I'm gonna do flight paths of the butterflies that cross over the letters at certain points, and where they cross, it's gonna be in white gel pen, which I'm sure many of you guys saw coming from a mile away because I've been doing that a lot lately. Thank you, guys. To be honest, butterflies are one of my least favorite things to doodle. I use stamps whenever I do a butterfly theme in my own journal, which I've done a few, but I never draw for myself. I always use stamps. But I think they're very cute. I always find them kind of awkward to draw. All right. Forgot a white dot on the E? I so did, thank you. All right, and then Kennedy, you said marker pouch for your extra freebie because you forgot the discount code. And do you know what you would like for your cover design? I'll make a note of that here. And I believe I said Nicole next, unless someone is in a hurry. So if you're in a hurry, speak now. And if you're Nicole, you can let me know what you want. Fruit or chocolate chips? Oh yeah, Stevie, totally, for a pancake stack. So these are unbranded markers. These are markers that I ordered as samples, trying to build my own brand of markers. So these are just extras. Because I've been trying from a bunch of brands. But they have a fine liner tip on one end and a brush tip on the other. Yes, yes, they're unbranded. They just say the most generic thing. Double head colored pen. Kennedy and a frog doodle. That's such a cute idea. Let me write that down so that it stays attached to your order. Frog. We'll see, Kennedy. I am not sure even how, like I said, onboarding has yet to take place. But I don't know with heat transfer vinyl and like weeding things out, like I don't know how detailed any of these doodles are going to be. They will probably be pretty simple for the cover doodles, the cover designs. Because I just imagine that that's what works best with heat transfer vinyl, but I don't know yet. Because I am a complete newbie. All right, was there anyone who wanted to budge Nicole in line? Or Nicole, I think it's up to you. Let me find your order here. Nicole. Ooh, the first blue one that we get to pack today. Oh, let me grab that. Wait, make what candy pie? No problem, Kennedy. Thank you so much for your order. I know I say it every time, but I don't say that lightly. Like your guys' orders and support have really changed my life, and I could not be more thankful. All right, Nicole. I've got your journal. Would you like to see some charm options, or do you already know what you want? I know, isn't the blue is just like so delicate. I will say my manufacturer and I had a very hard time finding a blue band. So it's definitely a different blue, but I feel like I kind of like it because some people thought that this was like, when I showed pictures without the band, some people thought it was a very light gray. Some people thought it was a purple. I'm like, no, it's blue. And so I feel like this at least makes that obvious. I don't have a purple one, Sarah. This is probably what you thought was the purple one because it's been a little bit ambiguous for some. Okay, so Nicole, I still have all the usual letter options, gold, pink, black, or white, and then one new option, which is these hearts with the letter. I'm blanking on what I mean, but the letter is indented. And then for new ones, I got these gold leaves here that Kristen used. I got these gold bows to match. Oh yeah, speaking of matching, this blue is like a perfect match if you're into the whole pom-pom club thing. And then we've got the little bow, assorted pink bows as well. I still have the turtles, a ton of shells, and the butterflies. This isn't exactly a match, but still cute. Ladybugs are new. These tiny little bees are new. I got these with Dawn in mind, even though Dawn's journal was already done. These moths are all, like, each one is unique. They're pretty big, though, compared to some of my other charms. Then I got these cats. There's, like, 6 different little cats that you can have hanging from your journal. And then, other than that, the only new ones are the coffee cups. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, Ash. I'm just trying to scroll through the comments and see what Stevie and Freedom are talking about. I completely missed the start of that conversation, and now I'm so curious. Okay, blue pom-pom, white end. Sounds beautiful. I just adore the blue pom-poms, even before getting the blue journals. They were just so delicate and cute. Stevie, did you get the darker blue or the lighter blue? I can't remember, but I just remember loving that pom-pom. Good night, Robin. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for another order. Feel free to tag me whenever you post, and I'm going to share your posts along. Robin started an Instagram account for her bullet journal lately. She did such a cute August theme. It was the darker one. I feel like both of the blues in this pom-pom set were just like the perfect blues. Same with the pinks, like nice and dusty. That was a perfect close. Oh, I didn't even notice, Freedom. As long as you're being nice. The pom-poms just get me sometimes with trying to close these loops. As you guys know, I just feel like I need to narrate my struggles here for the new people so that they're not like, oh, she takes a million years to do charms. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're good. Nice moonshine. Oh, bless your heart. Okay, I can get behind that kind of sarcasm. Dana, at this rate, oh yeah, wow, it's already almost 10:30. I don't think I'll be able to work on Janelle's tonight, which I kind of expected. I told myself I was gonna pack orders for people who are here tonight, and like these are the only 12 orders that I'll be taking, like because I opened up 3 of each color, 4 colors. These are the only 12 orders that I'll be taking until the real launch. So I figured as people are on live, I'll pack them. And as people aren't, we'll work on Janelle's. It's not like we'll be getting surprise orders during the lives anymore because now they're all sold out. So today we didn't get to Janelle's, but that just means that other days we will be doing like only Janelle's because we won't be getting surprise orders. Freedom. Okay. Nicole. So pretty. Do you know what you would like for your freebie? A name page or a different freebie option? You've got the washi stickers, the marker pouches, the washi tape. Name page, perfect. And is it your name going in there? Give me name, key color, key doodles, anything that you have in mind for your name page. Aw, thanks, Frida. I know, I really love doing the names. At first when I offered them, like almost no one asked for them. So I was like, hey, people must really think this is lame. And then suddenly out of the blue, people really started liking them. So I'm pumped about that because it lets me do my favorite part of bullet journaling, which is the lettering, without having to think about all the different like dot grid spacing for the different layouts, committing to one theme for like a whole month. You know, I get to just kind of dabble in different colors and themes all evening. Yes, it does have an envelope in the back, Mackenzie. A nice like frog style envelope, so you can fit quite a bit in there. Yeah, no one, well, no, that's not true. Robin asked for them. Robin, who was here tonight, she has like single-handedly ordered, I don't even know how many name pages, but she's been awesome ordering them for herself and for her friends. Yeah, she's the one who really got the name pages rolling. But other than that, people would ask, like almost everyone would ask for marker pouches and washi books. Okay, while I wait for Nicole, oh, in blue long ways with a purple dinosaur doodle and cotton candy clouds. Ooh, sounds cute. Okay, so let me pull out some different blues. Actually, I think I already know which blue I want to do, but I'm gonna have to pull out my new one from Stationery Pal. Where is it? Okay, so I'm gonna try to match the blue as best I can to this cover. This is the one that I was picturing. Yeah, that's gonna be too bright. Or let me see, this one is on death's door, but it would definitely be the best match. Yeah, this one, that was just the other side of the same one. Definitely the best match, but again, on death's door. But Nicole, I'm gonna let you choose a blue to kind of set the scene for the whole thing. So yeah, 3 is the best match. That marker is running low, so I might run out partway through the name and have to just cover it with something else. The thing is, it's really nice and light, so I can easily cover it with a different blue. 1, I feel like is a pretty good match. 2 has a little bit more. Number 1? Okay, perfect. I can stop rambling then and just give you what you're wanting. Okay, so let me read that description again. Nicole in blue long ways with a purple dinosaur doodle and cotton candy clouds. Totally. Let's do that. I'm trying to think. I might do the dinosaur over here and then clouds kind of just throughout the name. Stevie, you're funny. What kind of journal are you currently using? Because you currently bullet journal, right? I don't think this was your first one, but maybe I'm getting mixed up. All right, and then let's do a purple dinosaur, which, to go with number 1, oh, I guess these are the 2 purples that, 1, 2, to go with number 1. Do you have an opinion, Nicole, or do you want me to just pick one? Oh, right. Yeah, 1 does match the string pretty well. And the thing is, 1 is like such a soft blue. It's like one of my lightest blues, but then when I compare it to this journal, it's still so dark. This one is just so soft. Oh, that's a great idea, Stevie. I would love to do that, except for I'm always wandering around with a baby. Never actually actively listening. But 'tis just that season of life. All right, so I'm gonna do a dinosaur kind of reaching up here. Let me do his neck first, legs, head kind of coming up here to a tail. And we'll add some white gel pen to this little dino guy to make him a little more fun. Oh, sorry, you guys, out of frame completely. My bad. Okay, and then some light pink and purple clouds, perhaps. Okay, so that's that pink. What would be nice and light? I feel like I need to make them even lighter. Where did I put that blender brush? Because that would honestly be pretty perfect. I just got to scribble the green off of here that I used before. But if I could do, just get my little blender a little bit pink. And just do some little like fluffy. Yes, I will do pink and purple. I'm gonna do purple after just because the pink is a bit lighter. I'm gonna layer purple on top of the pink. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you like it. Okay, some of those are super light, but we are gonna come with purple and add a little more color to them. Kind of beef them up a little bit. Let's do that. Freedom, I'm thinking I will pack, maybe I could do one more journal order. If not, I'll be done after this one. It is past my bedtime that I never keep, but it's still past it, even though I never successfully keep it. All right, these are definitely very soft and delicate little cotton candy clouds. I'm gonna add some like dots and sparkles and some white gel pen to finish things off. Go scribble that color off of my blender. Thank you guys. Okay. All right, let's add the white gel pen here. All right, is there anyone else here tonight who placed an order and would like it packed tonight? There's Nicole's name page. Blue Nicole with a little dino and some cotton candy clouds. And Nicole, when the cover designs are ready to go, what would you like on there? Would you like your name and a related doodle? Or something different? Thank you, Nicole. I'm glad you like it. Thank you so much for your order. Cute cloud doodle and the word dream. Okay. Dream and a cloud. Alrighty. Thank you again, Nicole. I want to let this fully dry before I close that up. And I don't think I saw anyone else chime in for a journal order pack tonight. But yes, Rebecca, that's what I was just thinking, is that I need to flip through. I'm going to flip through the whole thing because we haven't worked on this in almost 2 weeks. So we have been working on a 12-month custom bullet journal for Janelle, my client, to use for 2026. We are working on October right now, so we're getting close to the finish line here. But for January, we chose this little ski lodge theme, and these are the weekly spreads that we chose. And then for February, we chose a chocolate covered strawberry theme, and we did a Dutch door style. And then we did this weekly layout here. For March, we did a sushi theme as per Janelle's request. And these are the weekly pages that we did for March. And then for April, my personal favorite in the journal, we did this mango Dutch door theme here. And these are the weeklies that we did for April. Hey, Chloe, you know what? I'm so sorry. I am ending for the night. I will post this one on YouTube tomorrow, and I hope to be live tomorrow. Just kind of depends. We've got family who is planning to come stay with us starting tomorrow, but that all kind of hinges on Air Canada strike and other factors as well, but mainly the Air Canada strike. So if they are here, that will obviously change my availability, but I will probably still be on live sometimes while they're here. For June, we did this little bees and lavender theme. And then we're back to the February weekly spread. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, that was a fun one. Yeah, June is a front runner for me too, but I forgot about July. I love July. We did this little like beach bird's eye view flat lay style theme. And this is where it changed. She decided to change it to a favorite moments page each month. So she can write down different memories or like paste in pictures or whatever on top of these little beach towels that we did. And then these are the weeklies for July. I love these weeklies. I think they're my favorites. Then we have August, which we did a farmer's market theme for August. There's the favorite moments page. And then we're back to the April weekly spread. Then for September, I was really feeling kind of blah when we did September. So we chose something that I've done a million times, this little leaf theme. I love the favorite moments page for September. Turned out so cute. And then we were back to the January weekly spread. And then now we are in October. And we just did this little cat themed cover page. And we have not done anything else for the month of October. So that is going to be our next task whenever we get back to working on Janelle's journal, which will likely be tomorrow. Like I said, I kind of soft launched these journals today, opened up 3 slots of every color, and they are all sold out. So we packed up 7, I believe. I think we packed up 7 of them today. So that means there are 5 left to pack. But aside from that, we won't be getting any new orders to pack during the week. So we should have plenty of time to work on Janelle's. And then we'll also have some time spent packing those remaining 5 orders whenever those people are on lives. Because that's kind of what I decided to do. Rather than packing all 12 like as fast as possible, just pack for whoever is here on the live. When you'll be able to order, that really depends on how things go. So like I said, I am partnering with a brand called Caesar. Let me show you. So they sent me this beautiful cutting machine that I have no idea how to use. I've never done anything like this before. And then heat transfer vinyl as well. And so they want to do like in-person training and stuff like that for both of the machines. Because this is new to me and because I want to, you know, represent them well. So that is all going to take a little bit of time to get that set up and going. And that is what I'm relying on for the cover customization. I didn't want to bulk open the journals until I'm actually fully ready to launch the cover customization. Because I don't just want, you know, like the first however many people who order to be screwed out of getting a cover customization because I wasn't ready to do it. So that's why I soft launched them. You know, Rebecca, I watched a pronunciation video and it sounded like Caesar salad to me. But anyways, Liz, how much are the journals? These are, as of right now, they're the same cost as the previous collection. So if you're in the US, this would be about $30 to $35 with shipping, depending what shipping option you choose. And that is, right now, that includes customizations. But I am not sure moving forward if that will have to change, if I have to start charging for those just because of the number and my limited capability as being just one person doing everything. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the live today. I am hoping to be live tomorrow, but this week, like with all of the Air Canada not knowing who's coming when or if they're coming at all, this week is so up in the air. So I am planning to be live tomorrow. That is my default, but that could completely go out the window come tomorrow morning. So just keep your eyes on my Instagram stories if you care to know when I'm going to be live. And also, please feel free to go to my Instagram stories if you would like to help me choose names for these journals. That is the question that I have in my Instagram stories right now, like names for each color. This is like a light green. The name Honeydew has been suggested, pistachio, matcha. That's the sort of color that we're working with here. A very nice light green. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining the live today. I honestly missed this a lot on holidays, even though I did love spending time with my family and not having to think about work. Lives are like the one part of work that I wish I hadn't had to miss as much. But thank you guys for joining. Check my Instagram stories if you're at all interested, and I will hopefully see you guys back on live tomorrow afternoon.